Hello, and welcome back to Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer, where we continue with the Angmar campaign. Where we left off, we had fully eradicated what remained of Karas Galathon and the Elves of Lorien by killing off their last faction leader. And they had no generals that were willing to take its place. And so for some reason they've got Harad generals and we're having to kill them off. So, let us begin. Lagrath was attacked by Elgarian as we attempted to defeat the remnants of Irui, which, to be honest, are probably more dangerous than they're given credit for, because those Woodland Hunters are good. They are really good. Men now fear and misdoubt the elves. Really? Didn't know that. Oh, got a bit of mist. With our ballista, we should be more than fine. Just need a hill. And kill the elves from range before they can get to us. Line up our pikes / halberdiers together. Gun my guard in the back. Guardians to the side. Lagrat there. Trolls further off. And the Marauders here. And this army is the one we need to focus on the most. And luckily, even though their cards changed, the design remains the same, which is a very good thing, because I will not have to. It's not very nice having to look at old units that don't fit the cut anymore. Those Elbreth units are going to be a pain in the ass to kill. My computer fan's going off the fritz today. It's getting louder and louder. I'm gonna have to find. I keep having to find replacements for things just to try and improve game performance. What's better than the quality of the sound and so forth. And this is why I can't ever trust ballista, because they never aim. They just shoot and they don't think if they're actually hitting something or not. They just aim. That's not how it goes. You can't just aim and hope to kill something. That's not how it works. Sorry, not aim. You can't expect to just shoot something by lining it up and making it look like it's gonna shoot and then do nothing. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help us survive. I just don't. I think from all these experiences, I can just say now, I just hate the ballista so much. They kill more. They kill more of my own guys than they kill the elves, and that's not even a joke. That's being serious. Cowpulls do a million times better. But they're also a lot more volatile in a mosh pit. Ballista are a lot better on bridge battles, in my opinion. But other than that, they are useless. They really are just useless. Because they always have terrible aim. They're inconsistent. They're worse than goblin archers. I'm just gonna say that. When I say that, I'm gonna tell, and that should give you an idea of the severity of the situation. When something has worse aim than goblin archers, then you know something's wrong. Oh, the Elbreth guards have met the Witch Realm pikemen. Remember what happened last time? Didn't end too well. But as we charge into the backs of the Galathrin March Wardens, they should soon realise their fate is sealed. This army, on the other hand, will be a lot easier to kill off with just the trolls alone. Hopefully. Because even though these are elves, They have no courage, they have no honour, they have no general to protect them. They're already fleeing. It's the Elbreth guards that are the main problem. And in fact, one of the Elbreth guard units is already dead. What? There were 2 Elbreth guard. Oh no, it's all the way over there. Oh dear. Get out. Out, 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 out. Second that, before I already killed that unit of Elbreth guard. But I know they're one of the most defensive units in the game. And they don't rout, so it's not likely we've killed them that easily. No way we've killed them that easily.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Charge into the Elbreth guard and into the sentinels. Yeah, you can. For some reason, they chose a Harad general to be the independent realm leader. I don't know. I'll just accept it at this point. The independent realms have always been weird, considering things like this. Charging into halberds and pikes. Well, there's the general. And the charge didn't stop all of the pain, but it stopped most of it. That's the main thing. Move the cavalry out. And charge them into the woodland hunters. Because these guys are amazing archers. Weapon skill, sorry, not weapon skill, range skill 5. But if you send any unit into them, they're going to die so quickly. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how quickly they die against the strong opponents. Trolls into the Elbreth guard. No point sending them against weak foes. Because in numbers they stand more of a chance of actually doing damage. Oh, that's a nice way to kill someone off. That's a nice way to kill off an enemy captain. Just charge into them with trolls. Unfortunately, it's not like... Yeah, they're just going to sit there forever until they all die. Which is something I'm capable of dealing with. These woodland hunters. Oh, no, no, no. You're not getting another volley off. Try shooting at those cell swords. Send the halberds into the cell swords there. And send the Witch-Run marauders back into the bandits. Have them charge the cell swords. Have them join in the fight against the bandits. You guys should be doing more than fine. They're not running. Sorry, they're not routing. They're only running. And those are just the Glyphrin March Wardens mixed in with the woodland hunters. Oh well, they're dead now. Shh, shh, shh. It's okay. You're dead now. Just lie back and forget about all your worries. And there comes the weakness of man, unable to fight back.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, the woodland hunters are amazing archers, but you leave them alone and they just become massive targets. That is the other general, not my guy, hopefully. Yes, Captain Zengi. It's a very weird name. It's probably a Haradric name, that's why. Yeah, what's left of them are routing. Just need to make them realise they are done for. There we go. And against the bandits and rebels, there's no need to continue chasing them down, because they immediately die. They don't come back. Because they have no real I think it's because of the fact they have no faction leader, or just no real control, that they just accept defeat whenever you beat them. And they just submit to your will. Angmar had at his ward the East Mark with his base at his home, Alberg in the fold. And the Rui is ours. I'm going to make another 7,000. Take Aknodiorn. I might, but for now I want to defend Dol Guldur. That also has great roads. Now then, let's actually have a quick check of how we've actually been able to, how much we've been able to slow down. Yeah, look at that. Our ranking has just gone skyrocketing up since we attacked Erebor. Erebor started going down since we attacked them, but they're still so high above us. Financially, they are almost as bankrupt as us. Territorially, yep, they're not gone back up. We are starting to reach them. The only other faction I think is coming close is Lorien, but they fell down quite a bit. We actually caught up to them a while ago. And only other factions I can think of would be the Dunedain. They had gained nothing. Imladris will be coming nope. Isengard. Yeah, they've just been standing still for over 100 turns, but now they're starting to really stick it to those dwarves of Lorien. They're doing good. I'll give them that, they're doing good. Let's get chainmail, because I'm fairly certain that's the upgrade. So we now hold Irui. What buildings can we get rid of? Well, that was a good thing to get rid of. Public fountains is good, so it's the coaching house. The down skill we can't use, so we'll get rid of that. Shrine of Melkor. I think the first thing to go for. Also bring down the tax rate so everyone remains happy. What else can we build? Get blacksmith at Fenberg, I guess. The roads at Meifelberg. Same at Rakierberg. Bayon's halls. There's not really much I can get for you. What about Framsberg? I guess Warg Riders aren't the worst things in the world. So this is the army of Tugoth. The army that will hopefully hold back against the elves when they come for us. In fact, I can't even see them anymore. Where'd they go? Oh dear, I may have... That's not good. We've lost sight of the elves. Oh wait, this was at the end turn, so they've just moved back. I haven't seen them here, so they've just moved back. Okay. Okay. That's not good though. Get some Rudal units, because they're pretty decent. Yeah, we're making an additional 5,000 a turn, so let's get the Ball Breeder. What else can we build? Litash. It's all military, but not anything financially, so it's not worth it. Really, I can't just keep it at that. Okay, get the... Wait. No. That won't do anything because the garrison quarters already gives the bonus. I get the armory just to increase public order. Shadoon. We could get you the mining network. Additional 275. But let's see what else there is I can make. Karndoom. Again, all military. Angsul, all military. Gobadrine is making something. Mengelin. Ah, yes. Oh, look at that. This what happens when the Dunedain have nothing left. They just build it. They just have all their armies settle somewhere, not doing anything. It's a bit sad. Hopefully Isengard might actually make everything a challenge for the Guardians of the West that just stand idle for most of the time in their lives. Ooh, that's a nice increase in trade. I like that. And the problem is not the fact that they're weak, it's the fact that there's a lot of archers. And we are quite weak to those archers. Cition and Namira. I can guarantee, even though we're currently winning this ratio, if I auto-resolve, we'll lose. Because that's how auto-resolves work. They're meant to annoy you. That's just an army of a few small rebels. So is Captain Grol... Oh, Grolin's just one. Oh, no, no, no. What the hell happened here? Oh, no. It's not even Scrog's fault. What's happening? Why aren't you happy? What did I do? I didn't do anything. That's what makes it worse. Oh no, oh no, oh no. 70% is fine. 70% should be good enough. And that should only increase the longer we're there for. So let's not start fretting yet. We're still safe. Safe-ish. Can't really say we're safe though, because the elves could attack us at any second, and I have nothing to protect myself with from them. Actually, no, there is Margaz, but he's also getting a tune-up. He's gonna get those Witch Realm units and the Scourge Raiders. Can these Scourge Raiders retrain now? Yes, they can. Other than that, move most of those cavalry together as well. Get rid of the weakened Gundabad Guard. No, that should. No, save that as it is. Save it as it is. It should be fine. This army here, however, what can we do? I don't think we can do much. Take out the general. It's fine. If anything, it's only a little bit different. Take out everything. Oh. Okay. That's not a good thing. Leave the archers in. That's good. Leave in the halberdiers. That's even better. Okay. So Lagrat's slightly damaged army is going to... We'll take some units from Lim here. The first thing I want to do is be mapping up this area and preparing to attack the dwarves again. We could lose Dol Guldur here, in which case I want to give it off to someone else. I can do that though. I'm very tempted to just give Dol Guldur away. It's a big region though, and it's not like that anyone else would be able to hold it. Those are the only two problems I have by wanting to give it away. If I can't hold it, then no one can.
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck.
Yep, that. I mean, we could give it over to Dol Guldur. They still exist, right? They still have Vorfest. Oh no, they're gone. Oh yeah, they're dead now. Damn. Forgot about that. I forgot they died the turn before. Yeah, Mordor have really been forced out of their home. Well, forced almost. Oh, what? Okay, they're pushing back. They're actually pushing out again. Thanks to Canned, Mordor have started pushing out again. Oh dear. Gondor is actually in trouble, so that's why they asked for peace with Isengard and Rohan, so they have more time to focus on the Ardenaim, Canned, and Mordor. Well, the sad thing is, I was actually expecting this. I was expecting Gondor to end up just being in the same state as they always do, losing everything, because they can never hold on to anything. They really can't. The AI as Gondor can never hold on to anything unless you intervene directly, and even then they're not guaranteed to do well. It's a sad state of things, but that's how it goes. I'm going to take out 3 units of Orc Marauders to join with Lagrat. Oh, that's not going to be enough. What? 7? 7? How? Take the marauders back. Malgaz will just have to hold for a small time, along with Tugoth, as we start bringing out more stuff to aid Skog. Like the Witch Realm units here are going to go into Rakiburg. Once we hit the 25-26 milestone, I'll start moving for Witherboard and Anozanar and actually pushing into the Wood Elven lands. They've served me well, but they chose Erebor over me, so they're going to have to die in the end. So end the turn and see what everyone does. We're about to claim Karas Galathon, and we're actually coming close to victory. I wouldn't say if I didn't mean it. We are actually approaching a victory over Erebor. And I really fought them to pull out all the stocks against me. I really did. But the fact they've made war with Rune, and are still at war with Rohan, that's just giving me the edge. The only thing that's actually helping me right now is the fact that is the fact that the dwarves went to war with Khand. I've no idea why they did it, but that is the one reason, I believe the one reason why Erebor has not thrown everything at me immediately. Because it has been a good few turns since they had first attacked us. It has been a good while now. But if they can't pull their heads out of their asses, they're not going to win this. No, they're going to lose. I'm talking about losing things. The Khan of Khand is dead. Oh, okay. Dogaldor is not rioting, it is only holding its ground. That's not a good state, though. A city is ready to upgrade. Shadoon. It's been so long, but you can finally upgrade to a huge encampment. Good for you. Good for you. Morvatarth has upgraded. Get those dirt paths once we can. Bayon's holes. Can't get much else. Foradrain. Get some public order. Slave hall. Khazad-dûm. Get the Ball Breeder. And Dol Guldur. Get the Temple of Melkor. Wait, no. Yep, because we've got a full stack of units here, so there's no point in... Khazad-dûm have gone to war with Imladris. What the... I'm confused. I'm so confused with what is happening right now. So the dwarves have returned in Tor Filin. But the two elven armies that were there, where'd they go? I don't see them. They're not up here, to my knowledge. Did they just return to Thranduil's halls? They must be preparing. They must know that I can't attack them, so they're preparing to attack us. By building up a stronger force than what I could deal with. Very well. Let them try. I'm more than ready now. I have no idea what these guys are trying to go to, but I don't like what they're trying to do. Have the archers join Old Rook. I can't leave any weakness that the enemy could exploit. I leave anything open and it's just an attempt for them, it's just a chance for them to attack us while we're open. I can't allow that. I refuse to allow that. And in fact, Lagrat, deal with Narmir for me so that Agandawa can easily take Karas Galathon with no opposition. We need this victory. And Morholt, prepare to besiege Elekan. And let's check on all our spies' locations so we can prepare to move them. The Lower Vales, you can remain near Aknodiorn. Danmuz, you can move to here to view how the dwarves are doing against Isengard. Morgaz, you can just show up here. Show me how well.
This way.
Well, let me see what's actually happening here. Wait, there's a fort there? Since when was there a fort there? I've never seen this fort before. Okay, I think I might need some new looks at stuff, because I have never seen this fort before. Although this isn't, although I've played this game many times, things do change. Lugio, you can move to. You can move to show me what's going on over here.
This way. Hurry up.
Oh, the Dwarven General. Oh, the Clan Herald. That can't be good if he's in danger. Zafla, you can move to view the region around Erebor. Ah, Captain Nar. Mog, you're in Londres, but last time I used you was ages ago. Let's have you set up around Duinburg so I can see what the elves are preparing there. Musler, you've moved. Musfak, you can now move past the Vale and start viewing the lands within the forests, approaching upon Rosgabel. Even though we're neutral with the elves, nothing is going to stop them from wanting to attack us if they have enough motivation. Oh, come on, go this way for once. Gazlog, Tugoth, I want you to set up some watchtowers over here, so I can keep a close eye on what the elves are up to. They're up to something. I don't like it. They're doing it. They're keeping themselves hidden from me, making it difficult to view the land around. I will not be denied. As Ukbuk remains to guard Lim here after his original failure, which turned out to be his greatest success. He was the one that managed to kill off, or his army was the one that was able to kill off the army of Karas Galapon. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't be winning so drastically as we are now. Okay, Dogaldor's back in the blue. It's not in the red. That's a good stance to be in. It's better than being in the red. Someone's more hope besieges Erebor. Really, they haven't said anything against Dogaldor yet. Ah, but they're bringing up stuff to defend Erebor. Let them come. I will be ready for them. I'll send you besiege Erebor and wait for whatever they bring against me. Attack them in silence, sometimes probably at night. Knowing even the AI, they're going to leave some armies separate from their main armies, or the main generals. Although killing 2 more free generals would be nice, I am trying to speed this process up a lot. So no small battles where it's an easy victory. We want big battles where the enemy has a chance of victory, but only if they plant ahead. Namir, it's time I get revenge on what you did to us before. This is Ukbuk's revenge. These were the swiftest wolf riders, and always their cries and howls rent the air afar. The Hobbit. Claiming Karas Galapon is an absolute godsend for our people. But first, we have to defeat all of its remaining defenders, and that is an easy matter. While Agandala continues his conquest of Karas Galapon slowly but surely, we have our other armies to deal with any other insurgents that dare stand in our way. Let's be a lesson to these scum. We are the rightful rulers of this land. If they are with us, then they stand true and proud amongst us. If they are against us, then they shall fall. The light of these golden trees, their strength to prevail will wither. The Lady of the Golden Wood no longer residing within her forest home, these malon trees will die and wither away, leaving nothing but remnants of what this proud nation once was. They cause this upon themselves, and I shall be the one that finishes their people off once and for all. I think I'm going to have to stop using ballistas soon. But seeing we've already got them here, we might as well just keep using them. Charging those Lorien archers from the side, my guardians. The guards of Gundabad move to the left to join with the marauders. Continuing your assault upon the Lorien Orchard. Oh, what the hell kind of accent was that? Lorien Orchards. Lorien Orchards ready for battle. That was a very northwestern. I have no idea. I have no idea, and if it sounded offensive, I do apologise. Charge the Girthin then. Not the sentinels, you fools, the Girthin then. The pansies wearing cloaks. The best way to describe an elven unit that's known for killing and stealth. The pansies wearing cloaks. I love the elves, but I just like to rim on them every now and again because they've always been known for being super strong, but it's always good to just have a go at them every now and again, just because of how strong they really are. The cloaked pansies. That's just Lorien. Enlarges are the riders in dresses. Wow, how did they do that much damage? What charged into them? What did they do? Now, unfortunately, in this kind of fight, the Girthin have the obscene advantage of they're having massive defensive skill and high. What? Those are the Girthileg. Oh no, no! We're not going through this. Now I understand what killed my men all that time. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Can only hope we will prevail, as we always have. Stop! What are you doing? I not put you on seppuku mode. So stop trying to kill my own guys, would you? I'm very appreciative of this. I'm not telling you to go rogue on me and just start killing my own guys. So stop it. Stop it right this instant. Crack their pretty skulls. Oh, those Yavanna's chosen. Ugh. You always know how to grind my gears. Just keep doing the rallying cry. Everyone should be fine. Don't send the trolls into them. That's the last thing we want to be doing. Sending them into armor piercing. I don't even think they're pikemen. I think they're just. I think they're spearmen. Not spearmen. Halberdiers. Yeah. They were revamped from being elves. That for some reason we're given a shield trump formation. So apparently that's what an elven unit can do or would want to do. Even though it's always been established, the shield trump formation in this game is garbage. it is just garbage, and you only use it if you're trying to make a unit weak. Or you only give it to a unit just to weaken them and stop them from having a stronger like spear wall formation or a shield wall formation even, like the Gundabad Guard or that of my pikemen. It's a deliberate way to weaken a unit. At least that's my opinion of it. Oh god, my throat's going. Third recording in one day. Ugh, taking it out of me. But I'm loving this campaign so much I had to continue. Oh god, what did I do? Yeah, those are the Gervaleg, alright. I knew they were good. We established this in the last campaign, and they were beyond good. If you leave a Gervaleg unit to just go out and just destroy a unit of anything, it's gonna die. They're basically extremely accurate ballista bolts. Now, saying something from the terrible ballista bolts we've got for our faction right now. Well, they don't do as much damage, not guaranteed to kill someone with one shot, like the ballistas are. And they don't count as siege equipment, but still, those stats, their stats alone, it makes them much more effective than any siege equipment ever could. But luckily, this is the last that we will ever see of the Lorien units. For this campaign, anyway. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to be fighting in Lorien like this. I wasn't expecting to be fighting Lorien at all in this campaign. I thought I'd be fighting up in like Erebor, the Blue Mountains, but those early alliances we made really saved our ass. Suddenly the great bow of Lorien sang, shrill went the arrow from the elven string. Legolas shoots the fell beast. And that is, I believe, Minasanor. Before it was known as Minas Tirith, as those are the White Mountains. However, it definitely went through a nice costume change in every other depiction of it. But now Lagrat's army is extremely weak. It's not likely to hold out on its own anywhere. But with a few more things added on here and there, it might still stand a chance. A promising commander. Good to hear. Oh, we got all those. I forgot I was going to recruit all those pikemen. Should have thought that through. Send them over to Lagrats. Gundabad has the Beast Breeder. The Trolls and the Gundabad Guard. Dainsauce has the Boar Breeder. Line up some more Trolls. Gerberdrine has the Hunting Lodge. Grain Exchange. Nirui has the Shrine of Melkor. Give it a Temple of Melkor. To build up those cultural bonuses as quick as possible. So they brought up Freya and Curie. And the current garrison is a unit of Dwarven Labourers. And, oh, Freyne. And some King's Halberds. Yeah, the auto-resolve looks nice. But you know what this is? Opportunity. Bring everyone towards one focal point. And then smash the smash those birds over the head with a big rock before they all die. I mean, yes, this army's strong, but the main weakness is it has no general. And there are 4 generals currently surrounding the area. So yes, it's a risk. But the main thing is, if we can bring them in, if we can wheel them in, victory will be ours.
Get ready for fighting.
So Margaz, you're going to set up a tower here, so we can keep an eye on the ford bridge here.
Come on. We have completed annexation.
Gazlag, you're going to meet with Yagduff, no, Lagrats. It's so hard to remember orc names. It really is. So, seems to be nothing here.
I am a warrior.
Marcion. Only one. You're here, aren't you? I knew it. You can't bear the fact that you have to fight the faction that you once stood with. And so you remain here in your wooden homes, Thranduil. Also, you're suffering from a plague. That is very good to know.
I am a warrior, not an emissary.
It's such a shame, isn't it?
There is healthy respect.
When you can't keep the public health up in your region when the population grows so large and a plague comes out of nowhere. That's why us orcs like to keep our numbers low. I should bring that wheel out in a bit. No, I like making an extra 200 a turn. It keeps our orcs in loincloths. It'll do. Oh, we got some more units here as well to join Gazlag. And now we have hardly any loincloth money left. It sounds stupid, I know, but to me it's hilarious. And once Karas Galafon is ours, we won't be set. I said that when we had Khazad-dûm West East, we'd be set. But just looking at it now, it just looks so hilarious. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armies. There were 6, but that's the remnants of that army holding Lim here. Somehow we need to upgrade the public order. Let's get the Grog Hut. And we have reached past turn 200. We really have come far, but we're not done yet. We have to keep pushing these dwarves away from their current regions. Claiming Dol Guldur was the first step, but it won't be enough. I have to push them back further. Post haste. For if we don't, another contender might come for the title of Overlord. And even though we are pushing back Erebor now, they still have other regions they could be claiming from other lands. Nothing stopping them from victory, but themselves. But if... Oh, another thing though. If Rune actually starts doing good against their... in their war against... against the dwarves, they could actually become a threat themselves. Ah, what am I kidding? Let's actually see how much they have currently. So, Erebor, us, and Rune. Rune have actually started picking up a bit. Militarily ranking, we are the weakest of the three. Although, Rune has picked up and Erebor has gone down since our current rising. Production-wise, we are the lowest again, and Rune and Erebor are actually... Oh, Erebor's picking up the pace in their production. They fell the second we started attacking them, but that skyrocketed again as time has gone by. Holding territories, we're going up, the dwarves have fallen quite a bit. And then financially, Rune is somehow the highest. I'm just flat on the ground. And oh no, that's Erebor. Erebor is just gone. Yeah, Erebor is slowly hitting the ground. Rune is slowly rising up, like the dragon is, and we're just hitting the ground so badly. Population-wise, they're actually tying, and we're reaching them. We don't really care for population. We just kill, kill, and kill. It's like kill a kill, but no. So that, merge those two together because they can. Get rid of these guardians. 14 of them are good, but it's too small a unit to use. I'm going to get rid of these ballista. The siege equipment is no longer needed. It's slowing them down, if anything else. Plus Gazlag and Yagduff should help fill the holes we made. Let's stop making the hill. Let's stop making those guys. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Oh, more trolls. Neat. Oh.
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck.
I'll say something intimidating, dwarves. You almost got me shivering a bit. Oh wait, I live in the frozen wastes of Angmar. We don't get chills. You get chills, and we break you apart. Set up another watchtower here, so we can keep a nice view of everything around us.
Come on! Is that we'll get ready for fighting?
Reach the fort.
Come on!
Get close to the fort.
Objective, get ready for fighting. Pick your feet up.
So that's the reason why they haven't been fighting us. Thranduil's Halls is a sad case of the plague. What about Erebor? How are they doing? I did not want you to do that. And that is why. I didn't want you to do that, you idiot. Ugh. I selected above Dale for a reason, and for some reason the game said, nope, you're just gonna lose a spy like that. Yep. I can only make one more spy too. That's a bit sad. I liked him as well. Plus I needed him. But we do know Thranduil's Halls is suffering from a plague. But from what I'm seeing, Dale, Esgoth and Erebor are still nice and healthy. Also, that's not a Dalian city anymore. So the elves have become so overpopulated they've started causing the plague. I thought elves weren't meant to suffer disease. Oh well. I guess they must have mixed in some of the... Oh, that's... Okay, so we're back we're back on our feet again with a lot of more units in free upkeep. That's definitely a good thing. Get the Hillman camp lined up and the armory, I guess. No. We want the Dark Temple of Melkor, if nothing else, and to retrain some units when we can. But other than that, let's actually build some siege equipment. End the turn. I'm just gonna let the Talmud Karsgarathon exceed until either the rebels attack us or they just concede defeat. I'm not gonna try fighting them. No. The main thing that just annoys me about the plague is whenever you see it, there's no way to control it, and you have no way to guess when it's going to happen. The only thing I can really think of is what caused the plague is just overpopulation of a region. Though to be honest, elves with overpopulation shouldn't be a thing. It should never be a thing. Yes, at this point in the game it might start becoming a thing if you have enough population growth at every turn. That makes sense. You could just dial it down. Oh, Rune. Oh yeah, Rune is picking up the pace. They're the strongest production-wise, overall, and militarily. The Dunedain are the biggest population, which surprises me because the Dunedain actually start out as the smallest population. For how much they get and all the regions around them, that is the smallest population, and they've actually managed to build up to be the highest. Good for them. Good for them. So, did Rune take another region? They might have, I can't really see. Oh, they're equal to us now. So yeah, they must have taken another region. And Erebor must have lost another. So we actually stopped Erebor from claiming the world. And Dogaldor hates us again. Why must you hate me so? What'd I do to you? Lagrat, meet with Yagoth. 4 more units, and that is 5 more units.
Get ready for fighting.
Most them to go get rid of those Rudar pikemen.
Get ready for fighting. We have complete. No sleeping here. No sleeping here.
I don't want to have to fight the elves. But in the end, everything happens for a reason. It's the circle of life.
Get ready for fighting.
They lived,
Come on!
but now's their time to die. How many things can I get in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we are at the limit. As for Framsburg, we've got a nice lineup of siege equipment we can send down.
We have completed an objective. Listen up.
Nice and ripe for abuse against our enemies. Perfect. 6 more turns and Lorien will be ours. Same with Erebor. And we carry on. Yeah, the dwarves just seem to have abandoned all of their regions. Which doesn't surprise me. All their regions are nicely centered. They're protected by their allies. It doesn't surprise me they have small amounts of things everywhere. Oh, they're bringing up... The thing is, though, with those small armies, they could be as strong as one of our full stacks. If they had generals. I'm not saying we're always guaranteed to win if they don't have a general. But 90% of the time, if the enemy army doesn't have a general, and we do, and we have a army that's at least on par with the other enemy's army, we stand a higher chance of victory. It mainly depends on how you play. If you can't play well enough, things can go really bad for you, and you often lose more than you should, and often you'll just lose the battle in itself. And losing important battles where you can get no value is what can often lose you more games than others. Okay, there's nothing good to build in Goblin Town anymore. Framsburg, nope. Mengelen, nope. Oh wait, yep. I've got this as Mengelen. Blacksmith. Yeah, it's a shame when you restore the crypts as like the Dunedain, you don't get a special unit. It's only if you're evil, if you're Angmar and the Barrow-Downs haven't been restored, you can get the Barrow Whites. Okay, Lim here stabilised again, Doggle stabilised. It's just a constant battle of whether or not things are okay. The population's settling down now a bit, so that's pretty good. The cultural unrest has gone down by 5%. Health has gone up. Things are happy. People are happy. I'm happy.
Get ready for fighting. Come on! Objective complete. Pick your feet up.
So let's go take Aknodion.
Attack!
Why not?
No sleep
Gazlag
here.
can meet with them quick enough, I'm fairly certain. Move Lagrat to the fort while Gazlag meets them up.
We have
Then once they've
completed
met,
an objective.
go attack Aknodion. It's an easy enough target. We've got 10 turns left so we can get an elite unit. Not building anything else in here. Where are we? Oh dear, that population just went... That population just went right over my head how big it got. To avoid further strife, let us build some more snagger. We can get 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 units of snagger holding Karndoon. That should be fine. There's Ugduff, one of our best generals, now just holding Gundabad. I'm making us 1,000 a turn, so he's keeping quite a few orcs in loincloths. Good for him. Good for him. And I stopped actually recruiting units. I never thought I'd see the day where I actually want to stop recruiting more units. But yeah, we've reached that day. Because we actually need to start focusing on keeping some areas happy. And Karndoon is one of them. We cannot let Karndoon go into civil strife. That's the last place I'm going to let that happen. Margaz. I could send you out to here.
I am a warrior. Get ready for
But the elves could be hiding some sneaky things.
Hold up! This way!
Okay, they don't. Move out. Into there. And we hold 22 regions. Oh yes, 8 more regions. We've got the roads at Rakierberg. Neat. That's going to help with moving things along. I guess. Erebor, what you up to now? Yes, crazy SOBs. We could do with actually. Oh wait, no. I was when I'm trying to start a sentence and then I just stop myself. Just all the way, just no matter what time, I just stop myself. We've got 2 more generals at Rakierberg and Daneshalls. The Sword of Gondor is dead. Okay, a region just got taken, surely. Morvatarth has dirt paths. Rakierberg has roads. Govardran has the grain exchange. Try and get the blacksmith now. Fenberg has the blacksmith. Khazad-dûm West has the roads as well. Don't need more trolls. It's sad. It's a sad thing to say, but we should actually try and stop focusing militarily.
Get ready for fighting.
We've reached a point in the game where we know, where for now, we're fine with our military. We don't need to worry. We have more than enough. We have probably far more than enough. Our spy here, we could use him elsewhere.
No sleeping here.
Take the forts.
Get ready for fighting.
Oh, hello,
Pick your feet up.
hidden
I'm only
army.
here to fight the young loot.
Are you now? Then come at me, biatch. See what you can do. I dare you. I even double dare you.
Listen up. Objective complete.
Oh dear, Skog, you can move far.
Pick your feet up.
You can move real far. Oh wait, that's the Great Roads.
Objective complete.
I forgot those Great Roads existed. And this makes travelling a million times easier. Because I mean, just look at that ordinary unit of Rudar Hillman and the ballista. Look how far that moves. That's ridiculous movement speed. Or movement range, sorry. Yeah, with our armies currently patrolling the borders of Mirkwood, the elves don't even dare come out of their homes. That's just how I like it.
Get ready for fighting. Come on. Get ready.
That's the whole purpose of Tugoth and
We have completed an
Margaz, to keep the elves out of our regions.
Come on.
I couldn't care less if they hate us or not for what we're doing to the dwarves. As long as they don't try to intervene, that's all I care about. Because they could very easily take us down. It took us ages to defeat Lorien, but they were already beaten and battered from having very few regions left. Dol Guldur took them down good and proper in the early game. And if it weren't for that, we would be suffering a lot more than what we have been. But we're good. We're good. So what are my spies showing me? Ugmars. Herotsker is being held still by the dwarves of Erebor. And they haven't lost Saraline either, a Siduri. But they haven't reclaimed Londare. Although, oh my. Okay, they have reclaimed Londare. Yeah, the dwarves definitely found their second wind. Hilgafar, Hammerguard, the Broadbeam Wardens. Wait, are they archers? Oh my gosh, they're archers. That's amazing. Got Ballista, they're Dwarven Catapults. Yeah, they had to be renamed because they've got a different attack. Then there's the Bronze Guard, the Nogrod Pikes, Eredluin Scouts, Nogrod Orc Hunters, more Bronze Guard. Yeah, the dwarves are pulling out the stocks now. It's a shame they'll never be able to reach our level, though. We're so close to victory, I can actually taste it. 22 regions. Ugh, I've never actually seen the victory screen when I'm playing a Total War campaign. Obviously, it's no different from a normal campaign, but I've never actually managed to accomplish it. You could do with a bigger Rudau army up here at Rakierberg. Although it won't be more hope that controls the army, we'll at least have a full Rudau army that we can send out to kill off some things in the future. I'm not going to say the elves, because even though it is likely we are going to use them against the elves, we need to keep the elves in check at all times. They cannot believe, they cannot think, we cannot let them think that they can come out and attack us, because those border armies are the only things, I believe, keeping the elves off our lands. Because if they try, they know we'll be after them. There's one of my spies viewing more of the Erebor armies. Yeah, the dwarves have always been known for being very strong, just because when they, if they get a good few mines in mountain regions, they just escalate out of control with finances. It's ridiculous, to be honest, how quickly they just escalate from holding on because they don't have any mines yet to elites. You couldn't see the hand gestures, but it was very prominent. It was like reaching the floor, and then as far as my hand can reach upwards. It can be pretty. It can actually be really dumb sometimes. How quickly they dominate. Oh, Prince Phaeron, don't do this. Your people need not suffer the same fate as those that dared defy us in the past. Our relationships have improved, and you understand our quarrel with our foes, with my current foe, but your current ally, Erebor. You must understand, I do not fight them because there is no other choice. No, that's exactly why. I do fight them because there's no other choice, but you must understand. We fought together for a long time. If it weren't for you, I would never have been able to defeat Anduin so easily and so quickly. It was by your hand alone we managed to defeat them. Can you have faith in me and allow me to continue on? To stop my advances now would be to break everything we have made. Everything we have done together will be simply broken from one utterance of your kind upon ours. Can you justify that? As good as it is to make money, I do want to be making more stuff by getting Aknodiorn. Not much time left. I'm going to keep waiting until we have Karas Galathon at least. Or if another big battle appears. Oh good, we're getting the slave quarters. Or slave master's quarters, whatever it's called. The dwarves are bringing up more as they prepare to reclaim the lands they lost to Isengard. And I thought Isengard was going to bring up a challenge. They have a lot of armor-piercing units too. I think they're the faction that has the largest roster of armor-piercing units. I even think their pikemen do armor-piercing damage. Yep, wow, they just reclaimed it without even giving us the Isengard a second chance. Dear, oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Would it be possible the dwarves could actually beat us to it? There's no way I'm fighting with the dwarves of Erebor. Hell no. Hell no. What I could do... No, I wouldn't do it. I refuse to perform a bitch move. And that would be to make several small but very powerful armies and have them attack my allies. Just so I can complete this campaign faster. No. I will not betray the trust of my allies. I am not Sauron. I do not use my allies as puppets for my own games. No, these are my trusted friends and advisors that have aided me through my campaign. I refuse to betray that trust,
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck.
unlike the dwarves.
Kill them all! Ready. Hurry up! Stay right there. Stay right there. Ready.
My lord.
The dwarves only use and abuse what they can, before it's no longer of use to them. That's what they did with Dale. That's what they did with Dol Guldur. That's what they did with Rohan. I am not like them.
I am a warrior.
Do not do this.
Neither your concern nor your subject. There is healthy respect between us, my lord.
No sleeping here! Come on!
It's not too late to turn back.
Get ready for
Turn over a new leaf. Begin again. All you have to do is walk away, elves. Do not make the same mistakes your ancestors have in the past, like the elves of Lorien did. Do not end up like them.
Hurry up!
I am a warrior, not an emissary, my lord.
2 more end turns and then we'll call it there. Oh no, what's happened to Dane's holes? What the? What's caused that sudden change in public order? Something's not right. That must either be a general's trait, or the population growing out of control again. Yeah, to be honest, at this point, at these points in the campaign, public order control is... It's not as difficult, but it's the population control that's harder to do. In the early game, you need to control your public order in your current regions. Just occupy more rebel regions while you prepare to neighbour future enemies, or keep them in choke points where they can't really come to attack you. But then there's the possibilities of, in the middle game, it's military you need to focus on. Because you need to try and catch up with your late tier units upon your enemy's late tier units. And then as it slowly comes to the end, we're all able to bring out the best of the best of your faction. Oh, we've got another general in. The One Ring's been located in the Hornburg. Can't really do anything about that, but good to know. I'm fairly certain if the ring travels to enough locations, it will go back to. It'll just get sent back to the Dark Lord. This is what I was told. I've never seen it because I've never had a campaign last long enough for something like that to happen. But it will be interesting to see it.
Come on! Pick your feet up! Objective complete! Ready.
Elves,
This way!
you have one last chance. You'll bring out your elites. There is no way I could beat you. But I don't want to beat you. I don't want to have to fight you. Do not do this.
Don't sleep in here! Come on!
There. You are free to pass.
There is healthy respect.
Do not take this act of kindness lightly. You will not have a second chance. Lagrat attack Aknodiorn. And this is a place I will auto-resolve. It's just too easy to take. And now one more end turn, and Karas Galathon is ours. One more region closer to victory. I've enjoyed this campaign so much. It's always fun to just see how things would be different if you tried this in a different, if you tried something in a different way. It makes you think about how you can make the game better work for you. Yep. Now this place I'm more than happy to exterminate the populace of. Morannon has been besieged again. Most likely by Erebor, right? Nope, by Gondor again. Somehow still hold Dagorlad. Oh, Ogbok's been made a more renowned and feared general. We are in the most advanced faction. Resistance is futile. While the Dunedain have now actually become the most powerful faction. It's a shame that, well, at the same time, the only reason they've actually managed to reach that level is the fact that they're just that strong. At this part in the game, oh, in Lorien and Lewin are allies. Good. I did not want them to go to war. We're making back another 10,000 a turn again. Oh, it's good to be rich. So what's giving us all this? The Mirror of Galadriel? Ah, the melee weapon bonuses. We didn't have melee weapon bonuses, really? Neat. Wow, they did not build much in Karas Galathon. I'm ashamed. They had time to build the Gwythi Myrnidine, but they didn't have time to build, you know, essential buildings. Guess they didn't have the time after I'd obliterated them. Any buildings I can actually get rid of I wouldn't want here. A catapult maker, it's just more money. Stables. I know it's stupid, but to be honest, I do prefer the money. I do prefer to just have the money than actually.
No sleeping here.
See, I've auto-resolved this. We lost a bit, but we now have Aknodiorn. Another unit of snow trolls back at the capital. Send them out. But yep, that's the end of this part. I hope you all enjoyed. Holding now 24 regions. The game's starting to break on me, it seems. Oh no. Overlord Agenau, the spoiler of Karas Galathon. The title is so long that everything else has to be stretched out. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. So next time we will continue the Battle of Erekhan against the dwarves. The elves seem to be showing some attempt to attack us. Although they don't really want to, it would seem. They know better than to want to come for us. With how strong we are and how long our history has been, they know better than to want to attack us. And Rohan is actually pushing back. What? Kudos to Rohan. They're actually managing to push back Erebor. That's a feat you don't see much. My acts of heroism actually inspired Rohan to come and fight back. With us, diplomat.
Yes.
Because I think making an alliance with Rohan will be essential. But anyway, we'll be continuing again next time. Hope you all enjoyed, and farewell for now.